Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Hey, Embracing Arms community, this is Dr. Danielle Hairston coming back to you with another 5-minute quickie for your best life. I just wanted to share some thoughts around learning and growing. We're in the middle of doing performance evaluations for our colleagues across the state, and one of the things that we ask our colleagues is, is there any gaps in knowledge that you really want to fill, professional development that you're interested in, because we want to make sure that they continue to grow in their role, and be prepared to compete for opportunities even beyond their role or beyond our organization. At least that's my goal for my staff, is to strengthen, their credentials, strengthen their skills, strengthen their leadership, all of those things that will make them very competitive if they decide to leave the organization or find opportunities within the organization. Often we'll find that people will say, oh no, I don't, there's no professional development, needs that I have, or whatever the response would be. And I want to encourage, my friends and family and the Embracing Arms community, that there's always something that you don't know. There is always something out there that you don't know that could strengthen who you are as an intellectual, who you are as a leader, a parent, a spouse, a friend, a community member. There's always something out there to learn. And a lot of it requires some self-reflection, right? In order for you to even recognize that there's something out there to learn, you got to have a little bit of self-reflection. Ask people questions. Listen to people when they're talking to you, and especially when they're talking to you about you, because that will help you identify some gap that you may have that you need to be filled. My mom used to always tell me that every person that you'll ever meet in your entire life is going to know at least one thing that you don't know. Be open to learning and growing and receiving and expanding your knowledge, because growth only happens then. I believe when people stop learning, they stop existing. They stop being relevant. And this is not just for an individual. This is for an organization as well. When an organization stop listening to their colleagues and stop, thinking about innovation and creativity and change, they stop growing and stop being relevant. And so we will need to think about that even, for ourselves. And so recognize that every person that you're going to ever connect with, every person that you're ever going to meet is going to know one thing that you don't know that may help you. And so be prepared for the learning journey, so that you can continue to grow. Be a good listener as well, because that helps you to understand the person that you're communicating with. And sometimes it might help you to understand yourself, because perhaps the conversation is about you. So anyway, that was on my heart as I'm in this line getting my forbidden Java for the week. Go out in the community and embrace someone. They are waiting for you. And remember to continue to live your absolute best life.
The world can be sickening, living in house resemblance, not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind. Lowest age bracket committing the highest rate of crime. People dying way before they hit their age of prime, thinking success only happens if they shoot hoops.